Hello, welcome on back to another episode of Hidden Secrets SMP. We are at the base, and there's been some new people that's been added to the server. If I can go ahead and reload the chunks, and if they want to load in a bit further away from me, please, game, come on, you can do it. I know you can. Alrighty. So yeah, some new people got added. I haven't been on lately. I did do this pathway, by the way, just because I was getting tired of running across the grass. Yeah, so we got FitMit12, Bananakev, Sue Ellen 69, and ooh, I swear there was a fourth person, but I don't 100% recall. So yeah, this head over there is new, and that building over there is new. We'll go ahead and check those out really quick. What I intend on doing with this episode, though, besides checking these places out really quick, is... Oh, I see there was an armor stand there with the pink armor. Suicide Laxide, okay. So yeah, this is Lax Head. He's our very own TC. Oh, that's a reference to... Oh, hell, what... Is he in the chat? Yes, he is. Trap Chicken. Yeah, it's a reference to TC from Fret's stream. It's where a lot of these people actually came from. Yeah, so I welcome them aboard the server. Hopefully we will be able to get to do something with someone soon. I would definitely look forward to it. But what I want to do this episode is, well, work on a few things. Hello, sheep. This pathway, I mean, I did the grass path, the path blocks, which looks great and all, but, you know, it's kind of plain, kind of simple. I want to kind of make this area a bit more fancy, if you will. By the way, I have done some more work on the Nether Hub. I just spent a crap ton of time over the past like week or so farming up leather for the armor sets that we needed to put in there yet. This is how much steak I got out of it. Yeah, and that was a full stack, and I even replenished it at one point. Yeah. And I still got more in the furnace. So much steak. I should be fine on food for quite a while now, though. Alright, let's go ahead and restock ourselves on that. So, let's get some cobblestone walls. Cobblestone walls, this is a kind of a reoccurring theme with my single player at the moment. I don't know, I'm on a cobblestone wall kick right now. So these guys over here... How did you get in there, pig? These guys over here will be moved eventually, probably to a building that I put where this wheat farm is. But for now, they will have to exist there. The torches that I have all over the place are kind of ugly. And I kind of want to do what I did in my single-player world and put in some cobblestone walls here and there. Kind of like define the pathway a bit. And what have you. I'm trying to think. You know, diagonals are really hard in Minecraft. I mentioned this when I did that bridge over there, but diagonals are really hard to deal with in Minecraft. I'm not a huge fan of this, but I'm also not a fan of this because I don't know. There's just like a few spots you can get kind of caught up on when sprinting. Like if I was to run into if I was to run into this just right, I would stop sprinting. And it's a bit of an annoyance that way, so that's why I had those three slabs there. But maybe we'll get rid of them because it seems too bit of a bulky design with the slabs. And here's another recurring theme with me lately: starting an episode right before it becomes night. Seems to be a thing that happens a lot with me now. So yeah, we can get rid of it. I do like it better. Definitely flows nicely compared to having this weird diagonal stone slab thing, but I don't know, if it becomes too much of a problem, we'll go ahead and put those back. So, walls, design. I was thinking about doing something like this. Not have it really oh, I don't know, connected? Yeah, connected is the type of words I'm looking for here. But rather to have them split apart. I've shown this before when we did that bridge, but you can't actually walk through them. Likewise, mobs can't get through them either. Not because they wouldn't be able to, but because they see these as full blocks and they don't even try pathing in the diagonal. They try to move from square to square kind of thing in a more flowy nature. Yeah, so I just want to get some walls around here. Kind of make this place look a bit nicer. I also want to get some leaves, spruce leaves, to add some bushes around here. Kind of like what we did in my single player world. And just to pretty everything up. And since this pathway is 3 wide, you can actually bring a horse down this way without having any issues whatsoever. But yeah, we also found out that we don't have a flower farm, so the Nether hub, in that regard, cannot be completed easily. I will have to find a flower forest biome around somewhere and see about creating a flower farm there. For us, we also don't have a squid farm. These are 2 things I've needed at some point in time, and we don't have a squid farm either. So, I got some additional projects for us to be able to do on the server. Which is good, because I'm very thankful that there are some farms that have not been made, because it gives us stuff to do, right? And I've never made a squid farm, actually. I've never made a squid farm in any of my series. I'm trying to think, did I make a squid farm back in the day? I don't think I did. Actually, yeah, I don't think I've ever made a squid farm. Yeah, thinking about it now, I don't think I've ever made a squid farm ever. Okay. Yeah, I really don't. I thought maybe I had at one point, but no. No, I definitely haven't. Alrighty then, so we are going to be doing something new that I've never done at some point soon, but that is for a future episode. This episode's all about getting this place cobblestone walled up and looking maybe a bit nicer. I will leave these spots open. Oh, see? Yeah, you're trying to get through there. You can't. Visually, he should be able to get through there, like, right? Like, his legs are not that wide. He should be able to fit through there, but he's not able to. And apparently he's having a hard time pathing around that. Don't know why. Okay. Yeah, he's having a hard time pathing around it for whatever reason. The AI in this game is still a little weird occasionally. But we forgive it for the most part. At least I do, anyway. Do we have any dirt on us? We don't. Okay, so we can't replace that stone. We should probably go sleep and see about getting some leaves so we can actually spruce up this place. But pun not intended, with the spruce leaves that I intend on collecting. That was accidental. Alrighty. I don't think I need any more cobblestone walls on me, though. So we can go ahead and put these away when we go ahead and grab some shears. I will keep a stack on me just in case we need it, and Discord, what? That was weird. I have a dual monitor set up, and on the other screen I happen to have Discord up, and it did something or other. I don't know. So something about hiding rupees? I don't know. If you know what the hell that message meant, let me know down below in the comments, because I'm curious to know what the hell that was about. Anywho. Oh, we do have a few leaf blocks left. Or just a few leaf blocks. I don't think we've used any anywhere. What am I doing? Grabbing iron. Right. Because we don't have a pair of shears that I'm aware of, so we need to do that. We also need to get some bones for bone meal. A couple stacks of bones should be plenty, I would hope. Really would hope. And then we need to turn that into bone meal. Alrighty, so I've been kind of using this area over here as kind of my temporary tree farm, if you will. We'll just go ahead and go with that this time around. Just to get some of those leaves, I'm going to put 4 blocks of space in between them in that direction, just to max the leaf count as much as possible. But not in this direction, because I don't feel like doing it that way. Good enough. Come on, Boyle. Spruce? No? Do they actually have to be? No, they don't have to be that many blocks of power. I don't know. Someone to cooperate with me. It's fine. We'll just go ahead and deal with this tree first. Alrighty, we got a bunch of leaf blocks now. That was from one tree, really? That was a lot more than I expected. I don't think we need this many trees then, do we? Yeah, I don't think we do. Good. Oh, more leaf blocks. So many leaf blocks. Get over here. Alrighty, with these leaf blocks, we can kind of replace maybe some of this stuff. Maybe have a bush thing here, perhaps. Let's see, if I was to get rid of that and put the dirt down there instead, and then put that there with preferably not getting rid of the path block like I did. How does that look? Pretty much okay with that. We should probably find a way up here. Put a few blocks back there, maybe just to make it look like it's been growing in more than one dimension. Yeah, a couple more leaf blocks up there we didn't grab. Yeah, so that's... I actually like that. That was unintentional. It partly obscures the base from over here. The entryway. From back here you can kind of tell that there's an entryway there, but it's not very extravagant, if you will. Then there's something else we need to work on, but for now it's all about this pathway, right? Okay, so some of these cobblestone walls are actually going to be brought out of here, and that as well. We'll go ahead and put some bushes here. I would like to have these bushes act like a mob barrier on top of being decorational. So I want to prevent places where mobs can actually get up and over. Like here, they can get up and over. So I'm not a fan of that. We'll go ahead and get rid of those. And put them back, because I have an idea here for this. Hey, you know what? I think that'll be fine. It's maybe a larger bush kind of thing. Let's see. How does that fit here? You can kind of see the entrance area. It gets obscured slightly here. You definitely see it here all the way up to that. Okay, I'm fine with that. And Minecraft music, would you like to play at some point? I did complain about this in my single player world and series. Minecraft music just does not play often enough for me to really like it, so I might do what I did there and start playing the music on my own, just so there is guaranteed sound. I do have the music volume up, as you saw at the beginning of the episode. It turned up. You know what? I'm thinking about these bushes. As much as I want them to be a mob barrier, I'm not sure if I can make them look good and natural without allowing mobs to get over them. Which I guess we can be fine with, I suppose. Not a huge fan of that idea, but hopefully it'll work. I also don't know how many bushes we actually really need, and we might need a few more spruce leaves. Could also put some behind the cobblestone wall instead of replacing the cobblestone wall. So like we could have some here, maybe one well, maybe not one there. Something like this. Something a little bit more refined maybe up this way. I could put some around the entranceway, but I have plans for this, so I'm going to pass on that. I don't want these spruce leaves getting in the way for the project. Oh, by the way, this here is a very simple comparator clock. It's on subtraction mode. I have these dispensers filled with bone meal and a 2 tall planter. I was getting some pink dye for the leather armor for the nether hub here. You turn this on, and it would spam it. And we already got 4 because it spams 2 bone meal, 1 on the top half and 1 on the bottom half. You actually get 2 plants per redstone tank instead of just the 1. A lot more efficient. I could probably even spam even more if you really wanted to do this. I'd say I could probably see. I could see 10 dispensers on this. And yes, that would be every single side of this covered. Yeah. But I'm not going to go that far. That is a lot of peony in just 1 redstone tank. I'm not going to bother with that. Okay. Give me a moment to find some flowers, maybe off the distance, so we can actually use those as well. Alrighty, just got back to the base. Spent about 20 minutes searching. Ended up coming up with some flowers here. I don't think I need all of these on my bar. I would use these blue orchids, by the way, but I am unable to because we need them for the nether hub. But we do have the rest of these to play with for the most part. Oh, right, the bone meal. I didn't pick up all that. Tore this down and forgot about it. Actually, I don't care too much about the bone meal. I just wanted the dispensers because I don't want to... So the horses making that sound? That was a weird sound. Okay. Apparently the skeleton horses have their own sounds to them? I guess? I don't know. But yeah, we got some flowers. We can go ahead and plant around here. Okay, so that's actually east. That's good to know. Because that's the way sunflowers always face, regardless of what dimension they're in. Which is interesting. But, let's go ahead and get some flowers around here. Let's see. I may actually need that pick on my bar here. Go ahead and put that there, and let's see. I don't have enough space. I really don't. I can go and put that in my offhand, allowing me to place it here. Alternatively, go there. Sure. Okay, that seemed too saturated with flowers at that point. Let's see, let's get with that one. Just kind of trying to spam these randomly. Well, maybe not 100% spam, but have some sort of randomness to them. Some sort of undetermined, non-determined pattern, if you will. Let's see. I was actually thinking about using all 4 of these sunflowers, but maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, because they'll be facing that way. That doesn't really give us a whole lot of options on where to place them to actually have the flower pointing towards the road. Though I guess we don't need to. I could suppose I could not put one there, but one there. So we see the back of it along the way. Oh, good, some of those trees grew. I was hoping they would. We can go ahead and put some of these around as well. We can go ahead and put some flowers up on this mountain, or mound, as well, because they'll be a lot more seen than other places. I do need to keep at least 4 of these oxide daisies, the azure bluets, the dandelions, and the poppies, because we need to place them into the nether hub. So that's something I do need to keep in mind. Maybe we'll put another sunflower here. And then maybe one here. Along with a dandelion there, and maybe another bluet there. It feels a lot more lively around here. And also, you may have noticed the Minecraft music is actually playing non-stop now, and yeah, I decided to do the thing I mentioned at the beginning of this episode, or somewhere in the beginning of this episode. I have it playing non-stop now because I really do like the Minecraft music. It's just a shame that oh, it's just a shame that it doesn't get played constantly. I have a question. Okay, so normally when you have two items, one in your offhand, one in your main hand, the main one hand, if it has a right-click function, goes first. Don't know. So, let's find out if I place the wall or if I use the shovel to turn this into a grass path. I turned it into a grass path. What if I do it again? It places the cobblestone wall. Got it. So I do have to be careful about that. Now I'm going to have to let that turn into grass again before I can do it again. But wanted to test that. Wanted to see how that worked. Can you actually right click on this? No, it doesn't actually do an animation at all. Okay. I know if you have something in your offhand. I thought it did anyway. Yeah, this is the animation I was talking about. Apparently, if you only have food in your offhand and you try to like use it and it resets the quote-unquote attack speed of them. I don't know, it's a bit weird. Okay, but now we know. Now we know. It's a good thing. All right. Do I feel like there's any flowers lacking anywhere really? Maybe over in this general vicinity. Wow. That was a 2x2 tree, by the way. That grew here. Did not expect it to grow like that. I'm actually very much okay with that. So I kind of want to put a spruce forest on this side, just to kind of tighten up the line of sight, if you will. Not to hide off whatever the hell was going on over there with that mound that got cut in half. But I need a place for wood, and I think, you know, just having a natural looking spruce forest over here would be just fine for that, because I can cut it down and replant, and it'll be changing over time, of course, and whatnot, and make it look a little more lively, if you will. Alrighty, though. Thinking. I might need to open up a secondary Minecraft so we can actually check out the flower locations in the... I did not expect to get a chicken from those 2 eggs. Let alone for him to get stuck inside the corner of a block. Okay. That's a thing. Go ahead and do that. Wait. So is there a sound with that? There is. When did they add that? I mean, I know they added a bunch of sounds at 1.9, but what? I didn't... Okay. Oh, it's not nighttime out. Okay. Give me a moment to sort my inventory out, and we'll head on over to the Nether to check out what I've done thus far over there, and we can go ahead and place these flowers down into the proper locations. Alrighty, and if the word sound wants to shut up, we are here in the Nether. I went into the design world that I have for this, and I took a screenshot of how the flowers are supposed to be laid out. I ended up getting a few more blue orchids too. So we should be able to use this to our advantage here. So that one there, and that should be a dandelion, as a little bit here and here. Let's see, we got oxide daisy there and there. And then these poppies are there and there. So that's this area a lot more filled out. We don't have the alliums, the orange tulips, the white tulips, and the pink tulips yet. So those are the only 4 types of flowers missing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, sure. There should be the only 4, but this is essentially how these places will look. And I definitely like the look of these. They definitely add a lot of color to this place instead of just having the plain stone brick wall there. We do need to do some more work here at some point, and I'm constantly looking over at my screenshot to make sure I'm placing things correctly. And hello, zombie pigman arm that's through the wall. Good job doing that. I have no idea how you're doing that, but okay. Let's see. Is it do orchid, and I think that's all of it. Oh no, the oxide daisies. We can put down the oxide daisies. That's right. Okay, next order. Yeah, we still have to do some work here. First off, there is a central chiseled stone brick line that I have running up the center with some bricks. Just kind of add a minor detail to it. We gotta do that. Plus, I need to get some more leaves for the ceiling because there's some growth, if you will, leaf growth on the ceiling to make it look a little less plain up there, and add some more green. Kind of ties in with this down here. So yeah, there's still quite a bit of work to do on this hub to finish up the polishing details. I also still have to finish the sphere down below. There's quite a bit more of the sphere to do. Well, actually, maybe not quite a bit more, but it's maybe a third-ish of the sphere to do still. Something of the sort. Okay, as a bluet and blue orchids. By the way, we might actually make a farm for these. Since these can't be found in a flower forest, we might end up making a farm for them. Since there is a swamp nearby us, it's not too far to get out to. Be really simple to create. Well, it would be a blue orchid slash seed farm because that's what happens when you break tall grass. You know, I brought these sunflowers with, thinking I might need them, but I don't think there are any spots around here that don't have them. Doesn't seem that way. Yeah. So the pink dye, by the way, this is the armor I was talking about. The pink and white leather armor stands that I have here. They're all here now, which is good. Makes this place look a little bit better. I'm still debating whether or not to do anything with this cauldron idea, but I will pass. Also, still need to go mining for gold for those armor sets. Got all the diamond one in place, and the iron and stuff like that. Got the bows and the swords in place. Yeah, I'm liking how this looks. And oh, looks like there's a few things I need to do with the buttons. All right. Portal was loud. Oh, this must be the portal out to Fred's place. Okay. I was wondering what that was about. Yeah. That'll be it for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I have no idea how long this was, but yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. Next episode we'll work on something different, maybe a bit more, bit of a redstone base, maybe? I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, as always, though, take it easy.